Welcome back. It is too soon to know whether a surge in violent crime that came around the same time as COVID was a blip or whether it is a trend. But early numbers from a sampling of U.S. cities, they do not look good. Data gathered by the Council for Criminal Justice show homicide rates jumped 5% in those cities in 2021. Aggravated assaults rose 4%. Vehicle theft rose 14%. And fear of crime is rising even faster. A brand new exclusive NewsNation poll finds 31% of voters feel less safe now than they did just 3 months ago. When we asked that question in May, the number was 16%. 87% say crime is either somewhat or very important to their decision on which candidates to vote for in November. Joining me now to talk crime and Americans' response to it, Chris Anderson, a retired homicide detective and co-host of ID's Reasonable Doubt Season 5, which premieres on August 9th on Investigation Discovery. Chris, thanks so much for being with me. 31% of voters feel less safe than they did just 3 months ago. What do you think is going on here, Chris?
You know, looking into it at that narrow amount of time, just 3 months ago, it's kind of hard to gauge, but I will say this, in our moment of reckoning about police brutality, I think we went too far. Instead of focusing on weeding out bad cops and improving training, we lumped all cops in together. Instead of pushing for better policing, we screamed defund the police, and that's not right. So, of course, crime went up and people feel less safe. Now I think there are other tactics that we need to take, other roads that we should go. We should look towards good policing and better training and weeding out the bad cops. And look, good cops have a role to play in this also, but not turning the streets over to people who may not have the best intentions in mind. I don't think that's the way that we should go.
Yeah, and I've been out on the street with cops for stories, and they'll tell you, I mean, because of everything that's gone on, there are many police officers that don't engage the way they used to. They don't have the passion they used to because they've been so beat down. I want to ask you this: will voting for either party actually affect the outcome of U.S. Crime rates? I mean, a lot of people think if you vote a Democrat in, the crime goes up. Do you think that's really the case?
You know, look, in all honesty, crime went up during both administrations. So I don't think that voting for a president is the key. I think our local elections are the ones that we need to focus on. Local elections, we need to find people that are willing to invest more equitably into different aspects of our society in order for us to really, really affect crime. Find those people that are somewhat tough on crime, but let's not find the people that are looking to just bandage the problem, because we can't arrest our way out of this problem. Putting more and more people and putting everybody in jail, that's not the way to go. We can't do it like that again.
Yeah, it's a good point. Thank you so much for coming on, Chris. We always enjoy talking to you. We appreciate your time tonight.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.